everybody had to probably face a lot of things alone, man. And they're here today, but a lot of people ain't. You know what I'm saying? I try to be empathetic, sympathetic, but like I said, 2024, man, I'm just coming different. I'm rolling the ball different. Fuck it.
But think about it like this, man. There's really no other way for real.
No, ain't no other way.
You gotta bear that burden alone.
Yeah.
Think about it like that.
Ain't no other way.
Because I mean, just looking at it like this, like I said, well, yeah, just going towards it. Yeah, with moments like that where we kind of got the ball rolling and everything's getting bigger and increasing and we having all this fun, we're making all this content. This
a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah,
absolutely. And then it just comes to a, I won't say a complacent point, but a point where everything just gets still for a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Very still, comfortable.
Absolutely.
Too comfortable.
So it's like, even when you get so in depth with being so comfortable in this one space, where it's like you're not as active or you don't got as much energy as you did. It's like, even with being in that space, it's interesting how just because of the person you are and the type of heart that you have and the purpose that you have in this world, how God is going to speak to you and even just that spirit that's inside of you that's going to tell you, look, man, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm bigger than this. I'm supposed to be doing more than this. It's going to speak to you every single time you get into a moment to where you feel like you're at rock bottom or you're getting too complacent or you're just going down towards a decline to where it's like, yo, I'm about to hit the bottom of the hill at this point.
Crash.
It's interesting how that spirit is going to feel you in these moments and get you to understand, like, nah. I might be here, but I'm not going to stay here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like God is always going to have a point to where he's pulling you out of these things. Definitely going to make you go through these things because I mean, that's just a part of our growth. That's what's going to help us grow. That's what's going to help us learn and get these experiences. But like I was saying, my initial point is just when we do go through these things, that's not something that anybody's going to be able to hold our hand through. No, that's nothing we're going to have somebody to depend on. We're going to have to bear them crosses by ourselves, man, every single time.
That moment's always going to come. And when I was going through that, the fact that you brought up the spirit, the only thing I really asked from God, and the most that I ever prayed about was keeping my spirit alive. Like when I tell you, when a man's spirit is gone and broken, it's gone, bro. Like I needed my spirit still there. Like I would refuse to die. I refused to die, man. Like in those times where it felt like I died again, I'm keep burying in my own grave. No. I still ask, just keep my spirit alive. Please just keep my spirit alive. Make me new again. And he did it. Even if it wasn't the Christian God, it was some God. It was something out there. And somebody was definitely praying for a young nigga for real. I'm not supposed to be here, bro.
Hey, I'm not. Man, I'll tell you, it's always going to be Jesus that pull us out of those times. Every single time. It's always going to be him, bro. I know for a fact if anybody's listening, it's always going to be him. So it's like, yeah, but like I said, he... just in those moments, and I loved it. I love you just shining the light on that, just keeping your spirit alive for the most part. Yeah. Because I mean, like we was talking about earlier, I mean, just the fleshly things. You know what I'm saying? It just they're present, but they don't have as much power when we look at it from a spiritual perspective. Just looking at being able to understand exactly how much drive and how much initiative and how much power and will we can get from just asking for things like, God, like the only thing I ask you for is to keep my spirit alive, to keep the Holy Spirit in me, just to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at how much value something like that has. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying, you could sit here and pray to God, oh my God, like, Lord Jesus, just give me equipment, God, give me money, give me cars, give me food, you know what I'm saying?
Give me money.
Exactly.
Let me hit the lotto. Come on, baby, please. I need it.
But asking for something as valuable as keeping your spirit alive, and a lot of people wouldn't think about that in those times. A lot of people would look at it from the perspective of thinking about the necessities we need at these times. Nobody would ever look at it, just give me the power to be able to go get these things. Give me the spirit for it. A lot of people aren't going to look at it from that perspective, even in being in times where you feel like you're at your lowest. it's a lot of people that wouldn't turn at it and look at it from an internal thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would just look at it from an external perspective, from a worldly perspective. Like, God, give me money so I can pull myself out of this
Yeah.
situation. God,
I
give me a man, give me a woman so I can make these times a lot better.
Where's my husband?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's never the same, and it's never exactly what you ask for. It's never asking for the spirit. It's never asking for strength. It's never asking for wisdom, revelation, none of these things. You know, so yeah, I love hearing that, bro. I love that for you. I love that was something that you always kept your tunnel vision on and kept a focus on, was just keeping your spirit intact, bro. 'Cause it's just a lot of power in there for me. So yeah, I love hearing that.
It's a lot of power behind that. You believe it. Like that was the only thing I felt like he needed to keep a hold. Like, you've already taken the cars, you've already taken the money, you've already taken the girl, you've already separated me from people that care so much about me that had to let me go. You had to show me. And when I have none of those things to ask for, I can only focus on asking for him to keep my spirit alive. Like, for real. Like,
Indeed, man.
that was it. That was it. It was a battle. It was tough. It was a war. It was, you know, everything that you can name under that name of keeping my spirit. Because some of them can lose faith. Some can lose faith in others. They can lose faith in themselves. But as long as you got your spirit, the thing that makes you, that untangible that we're talking about, the untangible, it'll make you new again. It'll make you bright. It'll make you focus. But when you put the work behind it, every day you ask for it, you talk about it, you speak about it, the power in the tongue, it'll show. The results will show. My main message was, I start how I finish and I end how I start. I start how I
Yeah,
finish
you talking about
and I end how I start. That was my main thing that got me through. Like, it was those what's the A word? Not automations, affirmations.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
inner
affirmations.
affirmations, not external. Oh, I'm gonna buy this new phone. Feel better. Temporary. I need something else. PS5. I need a new mic. I need more money. No. Ask for those inner things, humane things. Protect my mental. Protect my conscience. Don't let me lose myself again. Don't let me lose myself any more than I already have. Because I've lost myself. That's the main thing why I last. Keep my spirit alive. Keep my spirit alive. I'm grateful for those who stayed and supported me. Because nobody can do it alone. Yeah, we spoke on nobody's going to hold your hand. We know that part. But whatever system, whatever support you have around you, use that as much as you can through those tough times and in those moments. Because when those moments come, you're going to know who's around. You're going to know who really meant, I love you, man. I love you. I love you. You're going to know. When shit hits the fan, you're going to know.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was the smallest thing where if you just checked on me, hey man, how you doing? How you been today, man? How was your week? Let's talk. What's going on? How's mom? Those little things. Not just, hey man, you know, I got that $15. I'm not asking for too many handouts. I don't want to owe nobody. I'm glad to this day I don't owe nobody. Nobody owes me. But I'm talking about the intangibles of loyalty. Not just love. We can all speak love, talk, do love things out of love because we know you love that thing. But it's the loyalty thing that I respect more. It's the brotherhood that I respect more. It's the not just how long I've known you, but how much have you been there. When everybody else walked away and everybody else ran that way, I'm still trying to stay on the straight and narrow. It gets tough. It do. As a young black man, it gets tough. It's every day we like you said, it's an everyday choice between discipline, between keeping your spirit, between following God, whatever that is for you. You stick to that. Stay rooted. But still, I'm open to learning, but I still am rooted into who I am. I needed to keep that because if I lost that, I wouldn't be me. I'm gonna be somebody else. I'm gonna be something that I'm not. And that's when I didn't want to rush it. Where's the podcast? Where's the... Y'all, I'm coming. Don't worry. It'll be here, but we here right now, back on them. real conversation, man. Like,
and that's real love too on both sides.
Yeah.
That's real love as far as what you're talking about with whenever the pressure is real,
mm-hmm.
just seeing who's still going to be around in your circle and in your area.
Mm-hmm.
Those type of people, the people that are still there, the people that are still checking up, the people that are still offering to, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
help you out or give support however they
Yeah.
can. That's real love. And also just within yourself, giving yourself the affirmations, strengthen it, doing what you can to strengthen your spirit, and ask for that revelation and the wisdom, and keeping your mind intact, safeguarding your spirit, safeguarding your mental. That's real self-love. First of all,
Self-love. I was big on
You know what I'm
self-love.
saying?
I made a whole video on that, bro. I was just talking about that with him, how I had a whole separate channel that nobody knew about while I was off the podcast world and universe. I had a whole other channel where I was just recording me talking, just talking, like not what I was initially going through, but what I have, things I wanted to look forward to, and it really's been speaking into existence, bro. I've probably send you those clips whenever I can. After this, maybe we can, you know what I'm saying, chop that up. But yeah, I
Just
spoke
getting your
about
thoughts
those
out for the
things.
most part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like in a safe manner though, because I try to. Let me not say try, because I hate that word try in my vocabulary. I've been wanting to cut that out. Yeah, cut that out.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
'cause
I've been wanting to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
I'm wanting to do it, because
Yeah.
I had a conversation with somebody that was like, I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I know growing up I've had the people that I needed to hear it from, but they didn't tell me that I was great. They didn't tell me this, they didn't tell me that. But she broke it down for me. She was just like, and through God, she was just like, but you are. When you say I am great. I am this, I am that. When you start to apply that to yourself and not depend on that, that knocks out motivation. That separates the dogs and the little dogs trying to get to the water in the bowl. Or everybody, there's enough for everybody, bruh. There's enough for everybody to eat. That's what I understand it. So when you mind your business, everybody to eat. If you doing your thing over there, okay, we got this going on over there. But you know, if it complements what we got going on, we can collab. This is an open collab. This is an open conversation. This is open dialogue. Like, I'm all over the place, I know, but you know me, I like to ramble every day. This is a little, but I'm just saying though that this is my truth, man. That's just what it is. But what it's gonna be is what I set it out to be. So when I see the end result of what I put in, that's what I get out. And it ain't gonna always be what I want, but it's gonna be step by step. It's a whole marathon. This ain't no race. I'm going at my pace, baby. You can run, you can jackrabbit, you can hop, skip, make this shortcut, but it's gonna bring you right back to where you was. It's definitely gonna bring you right back to where you was, because that's how you need to do it. You need to do it the way that you were supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? So just by everybody else already doing the things that I didn't need to do, they already opened that door for me. The hard part's over. Me doing it is the part that I need to do.
Exactly.
It's just to do it. So it ain't
You got
no
what
more.
it takes to get it done.
I'm gonna try.
You got what it takes to get it done.
Man,
You gotta think about it like that too, man.
everybody's full. What that time away taught me also was the things I thought that wasn't possible became possible for me. It really did, and right in front of me. So by me just pressing that button, all right, y'all, I'm back. We're back on Ill Conversations. That's it. That's it.
Go ahead and hit that.
It's in that damn button, man. Golly, thank you, man. I appreciate the soundboard. I appreciate you letting us use the space, this mic. I know I didn't tell you he was coming, but yeah, I figured y'all knew each other and everything. He's
Yeah,
cool.
see my
You know what I'm
boy
saying? Yeah. We got some people off camera listening. We got some action going on in the other room. But you know, we kicking it, we cooling it, and everybody. I hope y'all been having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Good night, good evening, whatever you want to call it. But you know what I'm saying? I love it.